We all know that this COVID situation has put us up in a pretty stuck-up position for a long time, but life has to move on, and so do we. While we are still recovering with the impact, you can enjoy the movies on your watch list to freshen up your mind. And if you are an action movie lover like me, grab your seat, because today you're in for a ride. In this video, we are going to talk about the 9 best action movies on Amazon Prime. Before we get started, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Number 9. Captain America, the First Avenger. I'm sure most of you have already watched this movie. Captain America, the First Avenger, first came out in the year of 2011 with a loud bang. This story is about how Steve Rogers, a soldier with a weak physique, transformed and set out to become the first Avenger. This is hands down one of the best movies of the Marvel Universe. You don't have to watch other Avenger movies to enjoy this one. Even if you don't like superheroes, you might as well give it a chance because of its well-written story and the awesome action scene. Number 7. James Bond movie.
Who are you?
My name is Bond.
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 James Bond.
From 1962 to the present, the iconic James Bond had to be enlisted because, yes, it's one of the best action movie series ever. I mean, look at the cars, the guns, and gadgets Bond uses, not to mention his bold and tough attitude. The next installment of this series is scheduled to be released in November of 2020. Yes, you heard it right, from Sean Connery to Daniel Craig. This series has 24 movies with different characters playing the spy character. While my personal favorite is Pierce Brosnan, I really like the other movies of this series. Comment below and let us know which one is your favorite James Bond actor or movie. Number 6. Top Gun. The 6th action movie on this list is Top Gun, starring Tom Cruise and Kelly McGillis, which was released in 1986. It became a huge commercial success at that time and one of the landmarks of Tom Cruise's movie career. The story told us about a fighter pilot, Maverick, and what happens after he joins the elite Top Gun Naval Flying School. Apart from the praiseworthy acting, the action scenes, stunts, sound effects were top-notch. The soundtrack, Take My Breath Away by Berlin, won the Academy Award that year. Totally unexpected for an action movie, right? Well, the budget of this movie was only $15 million, while the box office collection in the US was $365 million. This movie also increased Ray-Ban's aviator sunglasses sales, all thanks to the posh and stylish look of Tom Cruise. The good news is, Tom Cruise is again returning as Maverick in the sequel along with a new casting. While Top Gun has set a standard for action movies in the past, I am curious about how it's going to be played in the 21st century. Number 5. Released in 2018. The number 5 movie on this list is named Overlord. The cast is not very well known, but their performance along with the storyline is pretty good. This is a fusion of action, sci-fi, and horror. The plot revolves around some American soldiers who were dropped behind enemy lines before D-Day during World War II. What did they discover? Did they survive? Well, you'll have to watch it first to know it. Due to the massive violent scenes of this movie, Paramount Pictures made an edited MA-15 plus version of this movie, but later they released the original 18 plus rated movie in the cinemas. Number 4. Escape from New York. This sci-fi action movie was one of the most hyped movies of 1981. This cult classic depicts the story of a lifetime prison where once you get in, getting out is next to impossible. When the US president ended up in prison by conspiracy, a former war hero, now convicted, named Snake Plissken, was selected to do the impossible, rescue the president. No one can forget the menacing look of Plissken with the iconic eye patch. But that patch wasn't exactly in the original script. Kurt Russell suggested this, and the director immediately liked the idea. Talk about improvising, huh? There was another installment named Escape from LA, but the first one is the best one for sure. Number 3. Mission Impossible Fallout. Another Tom Cruise movie. Ethan Hunt with his team is back yet for another exciting mission, and this time they have to save everyone from nuclear attacks within a short time. This is the 6th installment of the MI franchise, and it doesn't disappoint. In fact, It has been marked as one of the best action movies so far. This movie grossed a total of $794 million, making it the highest-grossing movie of MI franchise. Not all surprising because the stunt, action scenes, actors were pretty amazing. Tom Cruise performed all of his stunts. He even practiced a year to perform that Halo scene in this movie. He sure is a dedicated actor. Number 2. The Man from Nowhere, released in 2010. After Parasite won the Oscar, many people have started to notice how great South Korean movies are. The Man from Nowhere, starring Won Bin, was released in 2010, is one of the best revenge action movies of all time. The movie tells about a simple and quiet Tae-shik's violent past, and he tries to rescue a little girl from local gangsters. Scenes are enough to hook you to the screen. Platoon, a war movie that was released in 1986 and still counted as one of the best war movies to date. This movie shows the lives of an American soldier platoon in the Vietnam jungle, their battle with the enemy, and within the troop. Oliver Stone's direction and screenplay combined with a stellar cast like Willem Dafoe, Charlie Sheen,